Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
This was the problem that we have to discuss. Have you tried this?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Fine. So we are given a polynomial px. That polynomial has integer coefficients. P of 0 is 0. And a range has been given for P of 1. Now, there exist positive integers a and b such that P of a is 2019 and P of b is 2021. We have to find possible values of P of 1. Okay. So first of all, what can we conclude from P of 0 is 0? What does
Sir,
that tell us?
it's that in a polynomial, there's a term which doesn't have any degree, x to the power 0. So that must be 0. Means the last term of an polynomial should be 0, according
That
to
is
me.
correct. But also, it is obvious that 0 is a root, right?
Yeah.
If 0 is a root of the polynomial, you can rewrite the polynomial as x times q of x,
Huh.
where q of x is a polynomial with degree 1 less, right?
Yes.
With degree equal to degree of p of x minus 1, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
and also p of x was a polynomial with integer coefficients. So q of x will also be an integer coefficient polynomial.
Huh. Yeah.
Fine. So now, given the data here, we know that P of A is equal to 2019, which implies that A times Q of A is 2019. And
Yeah.
P of B is 2021, which implies that B times Q of B is 2021,
Huh.
right?
Yeah.
And from here, we can say that A should divide 2019 and B should divide 2021.
Yeah. So A can be 1, 3, 6, 73, and 2019.
Right. Also, you can also say that A minus B divides P of A minus P of B. This is a statement that is true.
Huh.
Do you understand why? If you do anytime P of X minus P of Y, X minus Y will be a factor, right?
Yes, I can get.
You can check that for any polynomial P of X, you will do P of X minus P of Y. X minus Y will obviously be a factor.
Yeah.
So A minus B divides this. And
Hmm.
P of A minus P of B is actually minus 2, right?
Huh.
So what is coming from there? A minus B divides minus 2, right?
So A minus B can be minus 1, 1, 2. Yeah.
So that means that mod of A minus B is less than equal to 2, right?
Huh.
Correct.
Yep.
So that is another information we have. We also have this information, which will help us now find A and B. We are getting A divides 2019, B divides 2021, mod A minus B is less than equal to 2. So A's options for us are 1, 3, 673, 2019. And B's options for us are 1,
1,
43,
40,
47.
47, and 2020. So
And we
we can
have
use
to
A.
make mod of A
Huh.
minus B has to be less than equal to 2.
So A should be 1 and B should be 1, or A could be 3 or 1. 2019,
A,
2020.
A and B both cannot be 1. Because then you will have P of 1 is
हाँ,
2019 and P of 1 is 2021.
yeah. So 3 comma 1 and 2019 comma 2020.
These are the possible pairs of A and B that are coming,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Now we have to look at some specific case, like let's take a specific case where if A is 3, we have B is 1, right?
हाँ.
In that case, what are the questions conditions telling us? We know P of 3 is 2019 and we know P of 1 is 2021.
हाँ. So P of 1 was asked. So 2021.
So that is a possible answer.
Yeah. Then we'll substitute 2019 and 2021.
If A is 2019, then B is 2021. And then from the problem statement, we are getting that P of 2019
Is
is
equal
equal to
to 1.
2019. And we are getting P of 2021 is equal to also 2021, right?
Yeah. So P of 1 should be 1.
No, that is, how is that obvious? Just because two values are there, that doesn't mean it is going to be P of 1 is 1, no?
हाँ. Right. We need to solve.
We are getting, in this case, we are getting this data, right?
Yes.
We also have a third thing, P of 0 is 0. That was given in the problem only.
So P of x minus x have 3 roots: 2019, 2021, and
Hmm.
0.
This has roots 0, 2019 and 2021. So we can write R of x as C of x times x minus 2019 times x minus 2021, right?
Yeah.
This is my R of x, and now we can put 1 in this. R of 1 is coming out to be C of 1, 1, and you're getting minus 2018 and minus 2020, right?
Yeah.
And R of 1 is P of 1 minus 1. We don't know. We don't know that yet, right? 1 second. Okay, so this is basically 1 second. R of x has 3 roots, and R of x can be written in general like this. R of 1, huh? So R of 1 is actually P of 1 minus 1, no?
Yeah.
So P of 1 minus 1 is coming as this, right?
Hmm.
So basically it is 2018 times 2020, right? So
Huh.
therefore, P of 1 is coming out to be 1 plus C of 1 times 2018 times 2020, right?
Yes.
Now, we were also given that P of 1 is less than equal to 10 power 7, by the way.
Yeah. So we need to find a value.
So
Yeah.
this thing will tell us now the range of this node. First of all, we
Hmm.
know that C of 1 will be some integer. All of it is integer coefficient polynomials, right?
Yeah.
So just multiply it and see how big this is coming, right? If you multiply it, it will come out to be
Yes.
4076360. Okay.
Hmm.
So this is
Huh.
already 7 digits, right?
Yeah. So C
10.
of should be easy.
So it has to be less than 10 power 7. 10 power 7 is 10 followed by 7 zeros, right?
Huh. Yes.
So 1 followed by 7 zeros is 10 power 7. So this is not going to be more than 2 clearly. 3 will make it bigger, right? Can you see that this times C of 1 plus 1? If C cannot be 3,
Huh.
Because if you put 3, it will become bigger than this.
Huh.
So
So
C
it should,
of 1 can only be 1 or 2, right?
why can't it be 0?
Because they said that 0 is less than equal to P of 1 and all. 1 second. If it is 0, what will happen? C of 1 is 0, then P of 1 is 1. C of 1, how can it be 0 if why can't it be 0? If C of 1 is 0, that means there must be a reason. We have to think about it. So we know that the condition given to us was 1 is less than equal, 0 is less than equal to P of 1 is less than equal to 10 power 7. And we were given that P of 0 was 0. Polynomial integer. A and B are positive integers. Okay, I am not able to say wow, what is the reason it cannot be 0? If it is,
So Rx R1 1 should be a factor. If Px is equal to 1, so 1 is a factor of Rx. So I don't think there is any problem in it.
C of 1 is 0, then x minus 1 is a factor of C. If C of 1 is 0, then x minus 1 is a factor of C, right? Right? And if x minus 1 is a factor, then 1 is also a factor of Rx then, right?
Yeah.
1 is a root of Rx, which will
Huh.
make P of 1 is a root of Rx. But so far, we have 3 roots of Rx, 0, 2019 and 2021. So we are getting a 4th root then of Rx. Rx is Px minus x. So stop writing on the screen. Whoever is writing. Yeah, we have to think about it. There might be a reason because in the answer it says that C of 1 cannot be 0. So you have to think about what is the reason. But the possible values of C of 1 is 1 and 2. And if 1 and 2 are the possible values, you get basically P of 1 values, right? P of 1 values you can calculate by multiplying 1 and 2 here, right?
Yeah.
So the possible values of P of 1 are coming 1 from this case 2021 and 2 possible values from this case.
Hmm.
You are getting 3 answers for P of 1, either 2021 or 4076361 or 8152721. And these two values correspond to C of 1 being 1 and 2. So there must be a reason why it is not 0. We are not able to figure it out right now. This came from the different condition, the different case when A and B was 3 and 1. Right? And this came from what condition? A and B was 2019 and 2021.
Huh.
So that is the whole analysis. There's one part missing which you have to think about. I'll see if I will get it. I'll tell you later. The next question was a question where you have to find the least 3-digit prime that divides 2 power 1010 plus 11 power 2020. Have you gotten any answer for this?
Yes, sir.
What?
Sir, 101.
Okay, that is correct. 101 is the smallest 3-digit prime, and if you check that, you can prove that it is dividing this. Have you proved it?
Yes, sir.
How?
Sir,
Tell me.
Sir, I basically write 2 to the power of 1010 as 4 to the power of 505 and 11 to
Mhm.
the power of 2020 as 11 to the power of 4 to the whole to the power of 505. Then I
Mhm.
basically use the factorizing technique and I wrote it as 4 plus 11 to the power 4 times some factor.
No, what you can say is this thing is like x power n plus y power n, right?
Yes, sir.
It will be divisible by x plus y
Yes, sir.
because n is odd, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means this thing will be divisible by 4 plus 11 power 4.
Sir, then I used Sophie Germain to factorize it and it gave the answer.
Correct. So then anything when you have x power 4 plus 4, you can factorize it, right? So this can be factorized by Sophie Germain only, and you'll get 2 plus 2 into 11 plus 11 square multiplied by 2 minus 2 into 11 plus 11 square, right? And 2 minus 2 into 11 plus 11 square is equal to 101, right? So that means 101 divides this, and therefore 101 will divide this number also. And 101 was the smallest 3-digit prime, so our question is done. Is it clear to everyone? Was
Yes.
there any
Yeah.
other question that I had given?
No, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other question?
No, no, sir.
Okay, fine. So the next question is this one. Let ABC be real. ABC be real and positive constants. You have to solve the equation. Solve square root of a plus bx plus square root of b plus cx plus square root of c plus ax is equal to square root of b minus ax plus c minus bx plus a minus cx. Any ideas for 79?
So can you please give a hint?
The hint is that we have done a similar problem before. We have done a question like this before. And one thing I could say is you have to guess the root.
Sir, guess the x equal to 0 satisfies it.
X is equal to 0 is a root. But what other roots are there? Okay, I will tell you. There are no other roots. How do I know that there are no other roots? Because the left-hand side function is an increasing function and the right-hand side function is a decreasing function. If you think of x bigger than 0, this part is increasing and this part is decreasing.
Yeah.
And if you think of negative side, this part is decreasing and this part is increasing, right?
Yes.
It is obvious just by looking at it. So it's a trick. Increasing on one side, decreasing on the other side, so they can meet only once. So there is nothing much to do here. You can use calculus to show that this part is increasing or decreasing, but you can just see it and it is obvious. Is it obvious for everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There cannot be any root above 0. There cannot also be any root below 0.
Yes, sir.
So 0 is the only root. You have to guess the root and then notice this pattern. Okay. Let's go to problem 80.
सर
Hmm.
आई एम गेटिंग कि पहले वाई जेड को आरएचएस में ले जाते हैं डिवाइड में, और जेड एक्स को और एक्स वाई को।
Mhm.
और इससे इसी तरीके से सेकंड और थर्ड इक्वेशन में करेंगे तो फिर हमें मिल जाएगा 2x इक्वल्स 3y इक्वल्स 2020z।
हाँ. So solution will be 45. X is equal to 45 by 2. Y is equal to 9 and Z is equal to 9 upon 404.
Wait. What? X is equal to?
X is equal to 45 by 2. Y is equal to 9 and
Y is
Z is
equal to
equal
15.
15, sorry. And Z is equal to 9 upon 404.
There is another solution also, the negative signs.
Yeah. Negative sides. Oh, under root, yes.
This is a pretty easy question, right? You are getting 2x is equal to 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z, and similarly 3y also, right? And 2020z also. So then you have to take them as equal to k and get x is k by 2, y is k by 3, and z is k by 2020, and put it back in one of the equations to find k. Everyone has done that only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so next one. For a positive integer n, we write 2x minus 1 times 3x minus 1, so on till you get n plus 1 times x minus 1 is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square, and so on till an x bar n. Find the least possible value. Find the least possible value of n for which a0 plus a1 till a of n minus 1 is divisible by 2020. Not a difficult question, you just have to think a little bit. You should be able to do it.
Sir, is the answer 101?
Answer is 101. How? Tell me.
So if we substitute 101 x is equal to 1 in the both the equations, so 2x minus 1,
You get a0 plus a1 till an
yeah,
is equal to
2 minus 1, 3 minus 1.
till n plus 1 minus 1.
Yeah, and
So this is what? N factorial, right?
yeah.
Then what?
So let me.
We have to find out something for the first n till n minus 1, right? So that means you have to figure out what is an, right? Because then only you can write a0 plus a1 plus an minus 1 plus an is n factorial.
Sir, an is n plus 1 factorial.
An is n plus 1 factorial. That can be figured out directly by looking at the coefficient of x bar n from here, right? The coefficient of x
Yes, sir.
bar n here is 2 into 3 into till n plus 1, which is clearly n plus 1 factorial. Are you understanding, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
if you match the coefficients on both the sides, you get an is n plus 1 factorial. So therefore, the sum of a0 plus a1 till an minus 1 will be equal to n factorial minus n plus 1 factorial, right? Correct?
Sir.
So that is basically minus n into n factorial, if you simplify
Yes,
it.
sir. And it is divisible by 2020.
So it has to be divisible by 2020, and now you have to write 2020 as 2 square into 5 into 101.
Yes, sir.
And a prime number divides n factorial if and only if n is bigger than that prime number, right? So least value of n should be 100. Like what we are saying is that this number should divide minus n into n factorial, right?
Sir.
So let's think about that.
So clearly n is greater than or equal to 1101.
नहीं क्लियरली तो अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्लियरली कैसे हो रहा है उसके लिए सोचना पड़ेगा ना क्लियरली कैसे आ रहा है
n 101 क्योंकि प्राइम है तो उसका एक्सपोनेंट होना चाहिए n या n फैक्टोरियल में दोनों में से किसी एक में
हाँ if it has to divide then it has to have 101 से ज़्यादा, right? It has to have 101 factor at least, right?
Yes, sir.
So n is greater than 101 is coming then, greater than equal to. So the least value of n should be 101. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one is this question. We have the function f is defined as f of x is equal to ax plus b by cx plus d. And we have ABCD are non-zero real numbers. ABCD are non-zero reals. And the following properties are known. F of 19 is equal to 19. F of 97 is equal to 97. and f of x is equal to x for all values of x except minus d over c. Okay, you have to find the range of the function f. Find the range of f. This problem is AIME 1997. Anyone, any progress in this?
Yeah, sir. I'm not able to completely solve it, but I'm trying this. So fx minus x have two roots, like 19 and 97.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to solve it that way. I'm getting a quadratic equation and its root is 19 and 97
Mm-hmm.
in the upper part. So its root is 19 and 19.7. So I'm trying to solve it that way. So maybe I'll be able to get the value of A, B, and C
See,
and D.
it is not necessary that fx, obviously f of x is not a polynomial, right? It's a
Yeah.
rational function. So you have to utilize this condition. This is the most powerful condition that is given. Don't focus just on this, focus also on this, right?
Yeah.
F of x is the inverse of itself.
Oh.
Or you can just put f of x in this, no?
Hmm.
You will get a times ax plus b by cx plus d plus b by c times ax plus b by cx plus d is equal to x. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And from here we get a quadratic equation AC x square minus x into a square minus cd plus d square minus cb minus bd equal to 0.
Something like this. There will be a quadratic equation that will come like this. And minus b into a plus t is equal to 0. Right? Whoever has done this should get a quadratic something like this. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So from this quadratic is supposed to be true for all values of x except one value, right? Because this condition is true for all values of x except the one value which is the making denominator 0, right? So that means this quadratic will become an identity, right? Do you understand the quadratic? If it has infinite roots, then it is an identity. I hope that is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
So, because it is true for so many values of x, now you can say that the coefficients must be 0, right? So we can say that c times a plus d is 0, but a, b, c, d are non-zero. So c cannot be 0. So a is equal to minus d, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
And that makes all the other ones also vanish, by the way, right? There is no
Yeah.
extra information, just this much is coming. A is equal to minus d is coming by using this condition. And then the equation, the function becomes a little different now. And now you can use f of 19 is 19 and f of 97 is 97. We now know that d is equal to minus a, right? Is everyone understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
The equation is becoming like this, and we have also f of 19 is 19 and f of 97 is 97. So now you can put these conditions in it and try to find something more. Say 19 is 19a plus b by 19c minus a. You get 19 square c is equal to 38a plus b, right? That's the first equation, right? And similarly, you'll get 97 square c is equal to 2 into 97 a plus b. That will be the second equation. Using these two conditions, and then you can subtract 97 square minus 19 square c will be equal to 2 times 97 minus 19 times a, right? And from here, this factor will cancel and you will get 97 plus 19 divided by 2. So a is equal to 58c. And if a is equal to 58c, you can put that in this and get b in terms of c also. B will come out to be minus 1843c. I hope everyone is following the logical steps. What are the steps?
Yes, sir.
First thing was to use the condition f of x is equal to x. From there we got d is equal to minus a. We put that in the function. Then we use these two values to get condition on two equations. We subtracted that to eliminate b and got a is equal to 58c. If you put that back in this, you will get b is equal to this. And now everything has come in terms of c, right? So the function can be written as f of x can be written as 58x minus 1843 divided by x minus 58. I hope everyone is understanding what I'm saying. Is everyone understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this function, we have to now sort of think about the range of this function. One way to think about the range is to split it as 58x minus 58. So we have added a minus 58 into 58. So I will put a plus 58 into 58 minus 1843 divided by x minus 58. And this becomes fx is equal to 58 plus. This will be a constant. You can check that constant. It will be 1521 by x minus 58. Fx is coming like this. We have to find the range of f. So you should realize that this quantity can never be zero, right? This quantity can be positive or negative, but can never be zero, right?
Yes, sir.
I hope everyone is following what I'm saying. Since this quantity can never be zero, fx can never be 58. But other than 58, any other real number is possible. Because you can make this quantity anything. This is going to go up to plus infinity and minus infinity if you want, right? I hope people are following. Range is coming out to be real minus 58. All real numbers except 58 is the range. Is it clear to everyone why?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So that's it for today. We will continue in the next class with more problems. I will discuss tomorrow more questions. I'll see you tomorrow then.